Another DHG Industry stream. My name is Derek G. I will be your hostess with the mostest. Now, of course, we're playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, as the title suggests, and the loading screen that you can see before you. Um, I'm actually playing parallel gameplays. Uh, we're gonna be playing the Cassandra one for right now.
If I don't want to fight.
Um, but I was, I am also playing one that is Alexios. Now, my theory before was correct. Um, whoever you choose to play as your main character becomes the firstborn child of your family. So in my other playthrough, when I chose Alexios, he of course becomes the firstborn. He accidentally knocks Cassandra off the cliff and with the priest and all that stuff. I'm wondering what, because people on the internet are like, oh yeah, slightly different storylines, all that stuff, and so I thought that the slightly different storyline would be, say, Cassandra's the firstborn, Alexios is the baby, so the baby gets knocked off the cliff. The mother finds Cassandra and takes her to the temple where she gets taken. After being told her mother abandoned her, blah 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 blah, or she goes to Kefalonia like she did in this one, and is raised there, and found, not found, but not raised there, but found by the cult there, and is raised by them to be psychotic and everything, right? And the baby gets raised by a family that found him, and the cult slaughters them and trying to get to him, and that's how he gets. I thought they were going to be more elaborate than they were. My fault. I used to be a writer of original fiction and fan fiction when I was in junior high, not junior high, but high school and early college years, my early 20s. But the ideas and being able to take things and expand or think about other ways of doing things hasn't left me. My ability to be able to get it on paper from my brain to the paper has evaporated. Basically, I've got, like, what I call it, clinical writer's block. Like, it's so bad that it's permanent. I've tried to pick up writing again, it just doesn't work. Anyway, so I think it would have been awesome had they gone with, like I said, with my idea of sorry. Yeah, I think it would have been cool if they'd gone with what I just, the idea I just came up with, which is, if you choose Alexios, then the slightly different background would be that the family he thought was his was slaughtered in front of him. He could have been raised in, like, a part of like, instead of in Kefalonia, he could have been raised in, like, Chios or somewhere else. Even Attica, if you really wanted to. But, like, he could have been raised somewhere other than Kefalonia, or and gone a completely different way. Cause, like, think about it. Think about the intensity of the drama that he would go through, the trauma and the drama of the story. If he was found as a baby and they never told him, and that they found him, they raised him as their own, never telling him that his origins are shrouded in mystery, and then they get slaughtered by the cult trying to get to him, and that's when he finds out that they're not really his parents. It's because the cult tells him who he is and everything. Because he could even be going by a different name. You never know. But and that's how he finds out, and it's really traumatic. And it would be really awesome if they had done it that way, but they chose not to. They chose to be lazy. Because from there, the only thing that would change is a little bit of what I call the beginning tutorial area. The beginning tutorial area would change. The people you would meet and the plot would change a little bit up. But you would still have to meet Barnabas. You would still have to get the ship. You would still have to go. You would still have to run into the very first historian, Herodotus, I think his name is. You would still have to run into all the major characters that you do run into right away in the storyline. But it would be fantastic because, to me anyway, be fantastic because, like, they could have, if they wanted to make it so that Kefalonia was always the tutorial area, then they could have had his family slaughtered, and then he could have heard a rumor of the guy who gave the orders being in Kefalonia, and he could go there and he could confront this, that, and the other thing, Elpenor. He could still, the whole thing could have still been done, even, but they didn't want to do it, so I guess up to them, right? Okay, so I've got 2 things upgraded. Yay! I have to save up. I have to go and find more tablets, and then I have to save up more metal, and I can do that one. Oh man, these are all going to take a while because it's not necessarily like the wood or maybe the tablets. Look at that, 11 there, 11 there. So that's 22 tablets there, and then these are all, the 2 9s here. So. And then the 7, 5, 9, But hey, I will get it there. I've been working on it hardcore. So, the thing that we're doing now, the quest that we're doing now, forgive me if I sniffle and blow my nose a lot, you guys. Just get out in front of it because I caught a cold, and yesterday was horrible. It was the worst day of it, and now I'm having to deal with everything else. So okay, so I can return to Kara there. Okay, so I'm supposed to be dealing with the pole marks, and where am I? Right, I'm supposed to be dealing with the pole marks in the area, but where are they? Guess I have to follow the dots, as it were. Okay. Okay, so they're over there. Do I have a ship? Doesn't look like it. Fuck, I really don't want to swim that far. Okay, let's look at the map of where I am. Technically, I could fast travel back here and get on my ship and then go over there. Or I can just fast travel over there. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna fast travel on top of where I'm... God damn it, why can't I just have it no photos forever? Anyway, so I've got the season pass for Odyssey. They put on a new thing. There's a legendary pirate ship called the Black Sail or something like that. I'd have to look it up again. That I've got to go after later. But pardon me, Yanni. But I had also bought the Far Cry 5 season pass, which means when you bought that season pass, you got the a digital copy of Far Cry 3 remastered, and so I got that. Hold on, I'm gonna have to jump off of this and then go over. So I got Far Cry 3 and I got it all downloaded and everything, but I hadn't touched it because I was playing this and I still haven't fully I haven't beaten all the DLC for Far Cry 5 yet, and so I was biding my time basically, and so hold on, I gotta look around. And so I was just, bored last night. I didn't want to play this. I didn't want to watch Netflix. I didn't want to keep reading. So I was like, what could I possibly do? And I was like, well, I had heard, while playing the game and everything, playing this game and doing research on Far Cry 5 and before I bought it and everything, and people were saying that the shift in Far Cry 5 to the way it is, the modern version is now, started in 3, just like in Assassin's Creed, the game started evolving to what it is now, back with its 3, back with Connor, and that's the one we're gonna get a digital copy for with the season pass in March next year. Anyway, so I figured, I'll try that. And I totally understand why people like Voss. The guy is a trip. Okay, so we're gonna poison it. Wrong. Do this, we're gonna do this. Damn it, I missed. There, come here, I'm gonna jump on one of them. Come here, piggy, 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 piggy. Yeah! Target the other one, take his shield. Whoop his ass. Aw, you bastard. So there's no elites over there anymore.
I should be careful. High security here. Not what I meant to do. Thank you. He's gonna see the body over here. Really? Nobody sees the body over here. Alright. Let me do that, guy.
What are you doing here? Draw your weapon!
I just killed him with strong hits because I totally forgot how to do weak hits there for a second. Alright. There's plenty of bodies over there for them to freak out. And then I'll go in there and assassinate. Every time I say assassinate, my brain goes, exterminate, exterminate. Like I'm fucking Doctor Who or something. No more bounty as well. Yay! I actually did hit the assassinate button and nothing happened. So. That one there. Back here. Level 33. New engraving unlocked. Cool. Alright. I know that's not the only ones. Okay. What's that? Ah, pouches of drachma. Okay. Believe it or not, I need to get purple bracers and a purple chest plate just to wear temporarily, because it's a challenge or something like that to do that. So let's see, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Alright, Lieutenant to distract, burst to slight, slow time. Oi, okay. Now let's just finish upgrading that. And now I can have explosive arrows. Alright. Leave here. Call horse. Come here. Hello, Phobos. Still wish they had named the horse Argo. Just for like a nod at Xena. But I also kind of understand why they didn't. Maybe they would have had to pay for copyright or something like that. I don't know. Ella. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Hide in here so that I can do this. Okay. I've leveled up enough with my character that, with this character specifically anyway, that I can jump off cliffs and never get damaged now.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Oh man, the eagle missed somebody. Just checking behind me just to make sure.
I need to find who's doing that.
I still think that's awesome. Okay. Come here, piggy, 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 piggy.
What's that
There you
whistle?
go.
They're not getting. Today you die. Fighting me would be your last mistake. There'll be
Taletta sends you regards.
I won't let you win. Is someone here? Don't run there.
This is a really good spot.
A body. This looks bad.
There goes an elite. I'm gonna finish up this area before I leave again. That means looting everything. Burning everything. Why aren't you? There we go, thank you. Over here. Bash it with my thing. Run here, grab that loot, take out the archer. Come over here, jump down. Ah, hit the wrong button. Still able to assassinate though, yay! Okay, climb up. Go this way. Go this way. There we go. Missed one. Got one more supply, one more loot. They're both down over here. Do this. And complete. Now it's just a matter of looting all the little things. And defeating whomever that is. Nissos the Flame. You think he likes fire weapons? Yeah. Anyway. Alright. Come here, mercenary.
I just have to kill you and collect my pay.
Oh, bastard. Sorry, civilian. And now they're attacking me because of that one dude. Yeah. Stop attacking me. Anyway. And I'm climbing. I'm gonna go and talk to Kira. Ooh, and pick up that too, but I'll talk to Kira in a second. Yeah. Quests. Kira. Cool. Watch. Whee! I'm a demigod. And I took my pills. And now my stomach's upset.
Now, out of the way. Ella.
Hello. What? Oh. Why would you need to...
in one piece.
Why would you need bread?
And? Is it done? Podarkis' guards will have to fight with their fists and on empty stomachs from now on. Excellent.
Oh, right. I forgot what
So
you told
what will
me.
you do once Podarkis is dead and the rebellion is won?
The sad truth is I have no idea. For as long as I can remember, every day has been a struggle. To live, to laugh. Vengeance has all but consumed me.
Yeah.
And what will Cassandra do once this is over?
We have a lot in common. I was hoping when the smoke clears we could find somewhere quiet.
And what exactly do we have in common?
I know you've struggled to get where you are. You've had to fight and claw for everything
Sorry.
you have. I know, because I've done the same.
We're survivors. I'm glad the gods brought you to our shores, Cassandra.
It was my
Sometime
first
alone
one
would
of
be
the.
nice. You must have many tales.
I didn't think
Time
about
we
it.
got going. When Podarkes learns of what happened on Delos, he'll want revenge.
Yeah, I
And
never
the first
think
to
about
suffer will be the
it.
Delians.
Here.
Okay, Butter, yes. Creamer, you had to wait until I actually got near where the creamer was to buy. Because you said powdered creamer, and then you said no, the liquid was fine, and then you said powdered, then you're like, no, the liquid's fine, and then I finally just said, do you want powdered creamer when I go tomorrow? And you're like, yes. Yeah, I know. And then butter, yes, that was my fault. I kept forgetting.